Well, hello there. Welcome to my channel. My name is Juli. Today we're going to do another card with the teal and brown and white patterns that you've probably seen over the last few weeks. This one here has been sent off to my father-in-law, and it is a card that will use up some of my, not necessarily scrap paper, but paper that I have that I'm looking forward to no longer being in my craft room. I'm going to start this particular card with a white base in Neenah Solar White. It is 3 3/4 by 5 1/4 in length in inches. And I'm going to take out my Fiskars trimmer here and start with the teal color and do it in a 1-inch strip. So here I'm using my blade. Sometimes I like to sort of start in the middle of the paper. It helps from getting kind of a bit of a divot at the bottom of the page like I just showed you there. And each of these strips is 1 inch. It gives a nice amount of the pattern onto the page. And once I'm done with those ones, I will do my next one. And so this particular card allows you to be able to use a variety of colors. This one I'm using, it's going to have that solid teal color. It is also going to have plaid, and here you can see the ones that I've done with all of my strips and the variety of patterns that I have in the same family color. And it is from the same package of paper with the exception of that teal piece, and so that allows it to already be coordinated in terms of the base colors, not needing to worry about do these match. You can just go in there with the patterns, or rather with the color matching itself, rather than having to worry necessarily about the patterns matching. I'm using some of my Sookwang double-sided tape. This one here I think is 3/8 inches wide, and I'm putting it on the back of at least one of my panels for each of these cards. I'm able to use this double-sided tape. It sticks, so once it's down, it is down, and it is very difficult to get back up and will usually rip your paper. So you want to make sure that it's on wherever it is that you are putting your paper down. You want to make sure that it is going to be in that place. So here I've put my first piece of paper down probably about 1 inch or so from the bottom, and made sure that the tape was up close to the top there, and then turned it over and trimmed it from the back so that I don't have a lot of extra pieces holding over. Now I'm going to use my ruler here and measure. It's probably about 2/8 of an inch. Yes, 2/8 of an inch for this particular, oh, I meant 1/8. No, it's about 1/8 of an inch. It's about 1/8 of an inch that I measured for the distance between that first strip and the second strip. And being able to use the ruler allows me to line that up along the side and just have it match up with the bottom, with the base of that first piece. I'm doing the same thing again with this third strip, putting it on this sort of, well, not quite polka dot, but a slightly polka dot type pattern. I like that one. And again, trimming the back. Now you can use paper if you want. You can use any set of pattern paper that you want. You can match your own, or if you have a paper pack like I have in this particular case, you can just take some of the patterns out of it and it will already be matched for you, all easy peasy. And the other option that you can do is use some washi tape for this as well, or you can do some masking where the lines are in between and still have the same basic effect. Use that masking with any watercolors you may have, or acrylic paint, whatever it is that's in your stash, markers, etc., and be able to do this kind of design. So it's quite a versatile pattern. It is, and it's, as you can see, it's not very difficult to do. It's just about making sure that everything is lined up the way that you want it to be. Now I wanted the teal pattern to be both on the bottom and then a little bit on the top, just to kind of bring it all together. And so I'm cutting off just a bit on the top of that last one and being able to use that last bit of scrap And because it is so sticky with that Sookwang tape, I can be able to do that. I wouldn't necessarily trust other kinds of tape to be able to be that sticky for such a small piece, but I know that this stuff it'll hold it in place and do a good job. Now I'm using some Alinacutle sentiments that I have. It comes with interruptions. It comes with interruptions from the 7-year-old. Okay, wanting to be crafty in his own right. Anyway, it comes with a die cutting template that you can use with the stamps, and you can see here that I have done that. I have stamped my sentiments out in my VersaFine black Onyx ink and then used the die cut for cutting out each of the strips, and I find it very convenient. I'm using some double-sided 3D adhesive here to put my sentiment onto the card. I like it because it just gives it that little bit of dimension. And making sure that it is firmly onto my card there. Now, I looked at my card and I thought, it's missing something. And, you know, being crafty and liking things that are glittery, it just needed a little bit of jewels. I know it was going for my father-in-law, but I thought it just finished off the card. And so out came my glittery gems and my Quickstik to cut just that little, I don't know, adhesive that comes between them and with the one end, and then to stick it on to the card with the other. The Quickstik comes with a little bit of goop at the end, which just helps you be able to manipulate the gems and stuff just a bit better. Yeah, that was it. That's what it needed. It just needed a little bit of shine. So that is my card for today. I hope that you like this card, and if you do, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you like my style of card making, then please consider subscribing to my channel. And finally, may you find joy in your card making and community in your card giving. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you in the next video.
It's calling me.